Breaking news from Brindleton Bay. In a dramatic repeat of historic events, a cargo ship filled with animals has gone down on the shores of the Brindleton Bay beaches. Except this time, the cargo wasn't litters of puppies and kittens. It was an entire exotic animal collection. What are the residents to do with snow leopards, red pandas, wolf packs, and herds of deer running amok? There is only one answer. Build a wildlife rescue to round up these animals. It's time to call the experts in. Hello everyone and welcome to the Wild Animal Rescue Challenge! And we are here with our young, spunky zoologist, Kayla Silverwood, who has been sent by her institution to come and help Brindleton Bay with their sudden outbreak of exotic wild animals who are now roaming the neighborhoods, digging in the trash, destroying the flower beds, terrifying the local pooches. And it is up to Kayla to actually go through and gather up all of those wild animals now roaming the world and give them a safe and wonderful new home. Unfortunately, she had no idea when she was sent that it was going to be an extremely difficult job because there's not exactly a home to currently put the animals in, and she has absolutely no money. So, welcome to the challenge, you guys. I am really excited about this. This is a challenge I have been thinking of ever since I saw the wide range of exotic animals that people are uploading to the gallery. Have you seen the things people are creating? Everything from bunnies to sheep to possums to really amazing varieties of panda and red panda and wolf and Tibetan wolf. There's so many just mind-blowing creations that I really love up on the gallery right now, and we will actually be doing some special create a pet safaris in which I will show you guys how to find some of those unusual animals, and we will go ahead and collect them off of the gallery and get ready to put them into the world for Kayla to actually find out there and have to befriend. So you guys may be wondering how this challenge works. Basically, it's kind of like combining a legacy challenge, a rags to riches challenge, and the 100 pets challenge, kind of all rolled and mishmashed into one, except this time it's going to be with lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my, not to mention maybe some llamas, sheep, skunks. I'm not joking, there's a lot of skunks roaming in the world. It's actually kind of hilarious. But I'm really looking forward to this because any of you who have been following me for a while know that I love sim challenges where our sims have to start with the most difficult circumstances and we just savor the story as they build their way up. So what happened with Kayla is she arrived here, an aspiring zoologist ready for her first big job out in the field, and she found all of the residents of Brindleton Bay extremely upset about the wild animal problem, and very put out with how their homes, their gardens, their lives have been completely destroyed, or at least just mildly inconvenienced from the panthers that are roaming in their backyard. In real life, that would be extremely dangerous, and you should definitely call the authorities right away. Thankfully, this is Sims, and it just gets to be cute and hilarious as we go, oh look, there goes a zebra, ha 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 ha. But what we're going to do is Kayla has to go out, and she has to befriend all of those stray animals. I'm not joking. As we start getting used to this world, we are going to walk around. Oh, I see a skunk! I see a skunk! I told you guys! I told you we're gonna start walking around this world and you guys are gonna start seeing stray animals like skunks, zebras, foxes, a whole bunch of them roaming around, and our job is to befriend them enough to be able to adopt them and then put them here at this wildlife reserve that we have to build from the ground up. So Kayla is going to be exploring the world, building up her painting skill, learning how to garden, learning how to fish. She's brand new, fresh out of, she has no skills right now, fresh out of college basically, ready for facing her first big opportunity, and it's going to be a doozy. She's going to start becoming the Jill of all trades, learning as many skills as she possibly can to get her hands on the money that she needs to build exhibits for the animals. That is our big rule. We cannot add in, is that a zebra? Oh, tell me that's a zebra. Is that, what is this? It's a snow leopard! Oh my gosh! There's just a snow leopard running around literally in our backyard. Clearly, there's some problems with Brindleton Bay's wild exotic animals right now. That is so exciting. I want to invite that snow leopard into our house. I want to come and befriend the snow leopard. I want it to come and like be our friend. Oh my goodness, I am so excited about that. Okay, we'll go greet the snow leopard in just a second. But as far as the rules go, we cannot invite that snow leopard into our home until we have a habitat built for it. And it does not have to be a super fancy habitat. It does not have to be full of all of the extra rocks for the snow leopard to climb. It does not have to have its little snow leopard cave that I want to build it. It does not have to be completely decked out and look absolutely amazing the way I wish it could. It just needs to have the basics of a enclosure that has a fence so that the snow leopard will not re-escape. It needs to have a comfortable place for it to sleep, so there needs to be shelter basically, and it needs to have food, water, and enrichment. And once we just have those basics, then we can go ahead and invite the snow leopard or whatever other wild animal we stumble across into our home, and we can put them in their enclosure, and then it will be our responsibility to make sure that they are happy and healthy and well cared for in that enclosure. The more dangerous animals like the snow leopard, we will say will have to stay in their enclosure, but the animals like the skunk that you guys saw are actually native to the area. Where'd he go? Is he hiding under this woman's skirt? It almost looks like he's trying to. Maybe she likes the scent. Doesn't she look like she likes the scent of the skunk? Like, there's just something so lovely about the flowers today. Just quite the rich aroma. And it's actually a little skunk down here. But because things like the skunk and the sheep, and I think there's possums, foxes, raccoons, deer, those kinds of creatures are not really that dangerous. So we can actually befriend them and we can train them to go out into the world and bring things back for us. So if we ended up befriending the skunk also has to have, it doesn't have to have fencing because it's like a local native animal, but it has to have the shelter, it has to have food, it has to have enrichment. And once we get those things set up for the skunk, we could adopt the skunk, move it into our household, and then we could even start training the skunk with the pet training skill to go out and help us collect things in the world so that we can fund our animal rescue, which is going to be so much fun. So there's skunks, there's snow leopards. One is literally in our backyard. We need to go and we need to see that snow leopard. There are a lot of exotic animals that I have added in to our townie household management, so that you should see quite a few of them roaming around. Let me know if you see an alpaca walk by while we're doing all of these tasks, by the way. And we need to bring them in here. And what happens when we fill up our household? Because there's definitely more than 7 animals roaming the wilds right now. Well, what we're going to do then is we're going to stay maxed out with only those animals until we are able to go into the retail store option. And we are going to be able to buy a new lot. So to expand and to get more animals past what the max household size is, we are actually going to buy a retail lot and we are going to get some land in Newcrest and start building our very own zoo. So that's what we're going to do from there, is we will buy a retail store, use it to buy a plot of land in Newcrest, and then from Newcrest we will go visit that plot of land and we will have to set the whole place up so that it looks great for our animals, and then we will hire somebody else to run that lot for us. We'll turn it into a residential lot. We will transfer over the enclosures and we will transfer over the animals that we want to from this area, which is going to be our permanent wildlife rescue center and possibly Kayla Silverwood's home. Who knows? She might find love and romance, or she might just get abducted by aliens and come back with an alien baby for all we know. And we're going to have her stay here, but to expand and to get more animals rotated into this rescue, we will buy up land and we will build our very own zoo in Newcrest, and we will have other employees help us to run those areas, and we can go visit them whenever we want. And we may even buy a retail store that might be closer by. Like, we might knock down this house and build a little store here and run it as our own shop so that we could sell it things as a like zoo gift shop, and we could sell all of those like fun giraffe plushies and everything you can find in the build and buy mode, and we can say that those are going to be things that will go towards the overall care of all of the animals. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm really hoping it'll work out the way I want, but always keep an eye on the video description and on the comment section of this video and of all future videos to see if I've kind of tweaked the rules. Right now, all you really need to know so that we can get started, We have no money. Kayla gave away all her money because she is a good sim. That's actually one of her traits, is good. She's also clumsy. She has animal affection. Animals just seem to trust her a little more. And she loves the outdoors. And so we are going to have her run this whole place from the ground up. She has the somewhat support of her institute, but they can't give her any more money because as someone who has studied biology on a university level and worked at animal rescues in real life, I know the truth of those institutes are always short on funds. So they weren't able to send Kayla any money is kind of the bottom line. And so Kayla kind of has to make all of this happen on her own, and she has to see if she can rally donations from the townsfolk. So that's going to be the last thing that we actually are going to do to get her started. We are going to let her have one job, and that job is actually going to be the politician career. So let's go ahead and get that. Because anybody who works with animals knows that you are always an activist for the environment, always an activist for those animals and for the cause. And so the only job Kayla is going to have is dun 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 dun. Dun! Politician! But we're going to interpret that as she's still a zoologist. She's still running this wildlife rescue, but she's going to be an activist to try to encourage people to donate and support the local wildlife rescue so we can get those snow leopards out of your backyard and safely into their own enclosure and their own home. There we go. So she has now entered the politician career. Feeling pretty pumped about that. We're going to say whatever money we get from this career, it's actually from the institute who sent her to help out Brindleton Bay with their new exotic animal problem. And what you can do with the politician career is you can actually go ahead and pick a cause. So we're going to go ahead and have her pick the cause, speak for the trees. The other causes include things like Foundation for Less Mischief, No Sim Left Behind, Similonians for Everyone, Choose World United. So we're going to choose Speak for the Trees because that kind of goes along with animals, and we're going to say whenever we are speaking about our cause, we're speaking about this wildlife rescue she's going to be running. So there we go. All right. And apologies that the rules took so long to explain. I don't think anyone's ever done something like this, and I've never seen anything like it. So I just kind of had to talk it out with you guys. Oh, and then how did she get the slot? Well, the residents of Brindleton Bay are quite eager for her to go ahead and get started, and they may not have any money to offer her, but my goodness, this beautiful mansion that someone used to have living here just kind of vanished when they decided to move the whole darn thing when there were snow leopards running around their backyard. And the townsfolk have given her this home because it has a giant fence with a giant gate, so hopefully the animals will stay inside. So I'm pretty excited about that, but we're gonna have to start at the very beginning. So Kayla is going, well, I definitely want to go visit with that snow leopard in a second too. We do have to become friends with the animals in order to move them in, and also we're gonna have to be careful and definitely work really hard to get the different enclosures set up and try to keep the animals in there most of the time, because otherwise we might end up with really weird hybrids. It's The Sims, so we'll just roll with it and say maybe there was some interesting genetic modification going on, but we want to try to avoid having, say, snow leopard panda hybrids. If we end up with them, it's The Sims, at least it's fun. So that would be kind of hilarious, to be completely honest. But we're going to also, oh, and then that's the last thing. If the animals get sick, Kayla is going to have to work on her vet skill. So we are going to need to have her basically learn how to do everything. How to fish, how to cook and feed the animals, how to have lots of charisma so that she can campaign for the cause, how to be able to garden so that she can make sure that they have fresh fruits and vegetables for all of the animals, how she's going to be able to like manage to take care of the sick animals. She's gonna have to learn the vet skill. She's gonna have to train the animals. Basically kind of a glimpse into the real life of how tricky and hard it can be to be a zookeeper. So there you go, Kayla. All right, we start with nothing. We have nothing. We have a cause that we are going to rally for, and we are going to need to build the enclosures before we are allowed to move the animals in. That should just about cover everything. So why don't we go ahead and start working on the most important essentials, getting a shelter started. Let's see if we can gather up enough Similonians to at least cover a little tent. All right, and let's also go say hello to that snow leopard, because how many of you want to go just like, let's go look at it. Oh my gosh, come on, snow leopard, come on. I want to haul bunny hunkers down here. The friendliest introduction ever for this snow leopard, who's currently playing and eating He's hungry! Oh, and he's stinky! If only I had a bathtub. I don't even have enough for a tent right now, though, so you're just gonna have to wait. Do you want to take a ocean bath? But look at this snow leopard. Oh my gosh, I love it. And we are doing, like I mentioned, the Create a Pet safaris in the gallery, where I will be going through... Oh, he's a really dirty snow leopard now. I will be going through, and I will actually be going on safari, quote unquote, to be able to try to find the animals in the gallery and show you guys where you too can download snow leopards, rabbits, llamas, possums, and more. All right, come on, come on, can we go ahead? Let's talk to the snow leopard. Kayla, don't let it get away. Kayla, no. Quick, take a picture of it at least so you can prove to your boss that you actually saw it. Okay, take a picture, take a picture. Quick, Kayla. Take a picture of the snow leopard. I think you can also earn a little bit of money from taking a photo. So maybe what we'll do is one of the ways she can earn funds is by trying to earn some income taking pictures of the animal she stumbles upon. Kayla, hurry! It's gonna get away. What are you doing? Why aren't you taking a picture? Oh my gosh, Kayla. Why are you already glitched out? What has that snow leopard done to you? Are you just stunned? Is that your problem? Where's it going? Is this because of the snow leopard? Oh my goodness, it's just a stinky snow leopard running through the bushes. Look at how cool that is. Don't worry, little guy. All right, Kayla, we don't have any time for this. We need you to go ahead and start collecting up money so that we can try to rescue that poor little one. All right, are you already stuck? Kayla, you are just being so silly. I think it's because we were trying to interact with the snow leopard and the snow leopard like noped out of here. Wasn't having any of that nonsense. Come on, Kayla. 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 She's like, oh, there we go. Now I'm feeling better. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that. You are such a goose. Okay, well, the snow leopard got away, unfortunately, but this should be fun. So basically, guys, this is just meant to be a fun and hilarious way. Oh, what's this? It's a zebra! It's a zebra, and he has a treat in his mouth. What is going on over here? Get over here, Kayla. There's a zebra walking by. Oh my gosh, that is too funny. That is too funny. This is basically just meant to be a hilarious adventure in trying to run our own animal rescue, starting literally from the bottom. There, is that another zebra? Is that another zebra? Woman, what are you doing with a zebra on a leash? We're gonna have to go talk with that lady and make sure that she does not keep that zebra. It looks like some of the townsfolk are trying to adapt to having all of the wild animals in their home by literally putting leashes on zebras. So that's not the way it's gonna be. So this is mostly just gonna be for fun, my friends, but I do love a good challenge. I do love a good legacy. Is that... It's a stray Fennec Fox! So you can see just how chaotic the world kind of starts being once you have all of these wild animals here, and it's going to be so hard to make sure we provide enough homes for them. So hopefully it'll go well, and hopefully we'll just have a fun time befriending and bringing in zebras, befriending and bringing in Fennec Foxes. Hello, zebra. How are you? And continually showing off the creativity and the skills of the people who have made these more exotic looking animals in Create a Pet, because I'm really blown away. I mean, come on, we're talking to a zebra right now. That is pretty cool. All right, let's go ahead. I don't have a lot of money, so I can't give it a treat, but look, can we get to know it? Maybe talk to it? Hello, zebra. And you left this little treat. Can I go ahead and see, what did you dig up? So it's a friendly zebra, and it found what was that squeaky thing? Oh, can I use that to like train some of the animals even if I'm not their like owner? Is that possible? Can I do that? Oh my gosh. Okay, let's talk to this friendly zebra a little bit more. Oh my goodness, I love this. So yes, guys, even though I started it with such a dramatic sort of twist, mostly what we're doing is we are just gonna have fun. We might end up with some accidental, interesting hybrids. We might end up training our red pandas to go around and filch all sorts of stuff from the neighborhoods for us. We might end up just having to work on developing our exotic animal skills. I'm really not sure, but I think it'll be fun. Hello, zebra. Can I offer my friendship to you? And then she also has the aspiration, if you guys were wondering, of being a friend to the animals. And so I've never completed that aspiration, but hopefully we'll be able to do that over the course of Kayla's life, working with her wildlife rescue. You basically need to have, to do the first level, a pet in your household. We need to be friends with one animal, and we need to be friendly to animals 12 times. We should be able to handle that, no problem. Just we need some money. Oh, he didn't like that. Okay, I'm sorry. Let's get to know the zebra a little bit more. Come on. All right, come on. And we'll get to know. And then I think we'll go ahead and we might start introducing ourselves to some of the townsfolk and letting them know that we are going to be on this. Oh, this zebra is very independent. We've learned that about the zebra. And yeah, we might introduce ourselves to some of the townsfolk and letting them know that we will handle this wild animal situation and try to campaign our cause. So, how you doing, buddy? She's having a good time just praising and talking to the zebra. That's pretty cool. And then, of course, there's like normal animals hiding in the background. Oh, that's so cool. It's a barking zebra. That's so curious. Cough, cough. But yeah, it's based off of a dog, but I just think that's really neat. All right, so he's off, and unfortunately we can't do anything more with him because his knees are so low. He is a stray, though. Oh, and there's the Fennec Fox. Oh, he's so sad. You guys, we need to make some money so that we can be able to give all of these animals homes. Oh my gosh, is there anything I can collect up in the world? Normally there's all these collectibles all over the place here, but I don't see... Is that a deer? It's a deer! It's a deer! Look at this! And it's digging in this dig spot. Oh, let's come introduce ourselves. That is so cool. So basically what we're going to say is every time we run into these dig spots, we're looking for the tracks of the animals and we are trying to unravel the mystery of where they have gone and what kind of wild animals might be in the local area. Oh, it's going to be a lot harder than I thought. We have no money to be able to give all of these guys home because I just immediately see them and I'm like, I want to take you all home. And we can't take the deer and zebra and the snow leopard and the Fennec Fox home because we don't have an enclosure for them yet. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we need to make lots of money. So maybe if we rally our cause, we can get a whole bunch of money from the townsfolk. So I definitely need to become friends with the townsfolk too. All right, well, there's the little deer. We'll have to get to know him a little bit more later. Let's go ahead and study this little dig spot and see if we can get enough funds. There we go, and the deer has to go potty. That's so funny. But yeah, stray deer, so we have to befriend the deer and invite him into our home. And then let's do a friendly introduction to this random man. And let's see what he thinks. He's like, well, I can't help but notice you have a whole bunch of deer and a whole bunch of other creatures around. There's a goat. This woman has put a leash on a goat. You might need some help with these wild animals, sir. So let's see what happens if we go ahead and she's feeling inspired. So let's see if we can inspire to the cause. Is that going to go well? I would love to see our performance go up. Ma'am, I'm going to have to take that wild goat from you, you know? Sir, if you just donate a little bit of money, then we can actually take care of this whole problem. And we can give all of these animals a good home. So, we have now acquired the charisma skill. The higher up we get her charisma, the better her political career will be. And Gil has listened to Kayla's passionate remarks about the cause and is feeling inspired to take action. Congrats on successfully promoting the cause. And look at that, we had a big jump in performance. All right, so befriending the townsfolk, earning money by gathering up collectibles and things, trying to give all of the wild animals a safe home so that they will be comfortable in a appropriate habitat, and possibly even paying attention to her personal life. I think this is going to be quite the exciting, very fun challenge, and I cannot wait to share more of it with you guys and just watch and wait and see at the chaotic, interesting way that it ends up playing out. I also hope you guys will enjoy doing the Create a Pet safaris through the gallery with me. I'm really looking forward to showing off some of the amazing skills and talent that is already out there with so many of the people who have been able to just wait till you see, basically. I've already looked through the gallery a little bit and some of the things that you can find there are just mind-blowing. So I will see you guys next time when we will really kick the challenge off. We will start having Kayla search all around the world to be able to gather up things to garden. We will send her into town to rally for her cause and try to raise awareness amongst the townspeople of please don't put the goats and snow leopards on leashes. And I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.